Welcome back, children. Today we have to do the exercise 12.2 of chapter 12 linear programming. So we can discuss the question number 3. Okay. So all of you take the textbook and go through the question number 3. The question number 3 is, a factory makes tennis rackets and cricket bats. A tennis racket takes 1.5 hours of machine time and 3 hours of craftsman time, while a cricket bat takes 3 hours of machine time and 1 hour of craftsman time. In a day, the factory has the availability of not more than 42 hours of machine time and 24 hours of craftsman time. What is the number of rackets and bats must be made if the factory is to work at full capacity? Then also we have to find the maximum profit. That is, it is given if the profit on the racket and on a bat is rupees 20 and rupees 10 respectively, find the maximum profit of the factory when it works at full capacity. So a factory makes tennis rackets and cricket bats. Okay, and we have two conditions, that is machine time and craftsman time. For one day, for one racket, how much time is needed for machine time? That is 1.5 hours is needed for machine work and 3 hours for craftsman work. And bat, cricket bat, 3 hours machine time and 1 hour craftsman time. Then it is given the machine time, the availability is not more than 42 hours. That is at most, maximum 42 hours only we can use, and the craftsman time is maximum 24 hours. Then profit is given for a racket 20 rupees and for a bat 10 rupees. So we have to find the number of cricket bats and tennis rackets. Number we have to find so that the maximum profit we have to make. Okay. So it's an LPP. So first we have to write the objective function. What is the objective function? The function which has to be maximized or minimized, that is known as objective function. It is denoted by the letter Z. So here the question is maximize. So maximize Z. Maximize Z is equal to the profit, based on the profit. So before that we need the number of cricket bats and tennis rackets. So let X be the number of tennis rackets and Y be the number of cricket bats. Then, so objective function is maximize Z is equal to maximum profit we have to find. So profit, look this profit 20 rupees for one tennis racket. So for X rackets it is 20x. And for one cricket bat 10 rupees profit. So for Y number of cricket bats it is 10y. So total profit means we have to add this. This is known as objective function. Then this objective function subject to, we have to find the maximum value of this function subject to certain conditions, certain inequalities, that is constraints, that are known as constraints. So what are the constraints here? Look, this machine time 1.5 hours for one tennis racket and 3 hours for cricket bat, and maximum availability is 42 hours. So for one racket 1.5 hours. So for X rackets it is 1.5x. And Y bats it is 3y, total hours. Then total means it is plus. And it should be, the machine time is only maximum 42 hours. It cannot be more than that. So use the symbol less than or equal. Now the same way craftsman time. For one racket the time is 3 hours and for one bat 1 hour. So for X rackets 3x and Y bats 1y, the total it should be less than or equal to, given that the availability is 24 hours. Okay. And what we have to write? For all these type of questions, we have to write x and y greater than or equal to 0, non-negative constraints. Now we have to solve it graphically and find the solution. Okay. So I will find the points here itself. For drawing the graph, you have to put equal symbol and find the values of x and y. You have to give x 0 and y 0. When x 0, 3y is 42. 3y is 42 means y is equal to 14. Then when y 0 means x is 42 by 1.5 or 420 by 15. You can cancel this. 2 15s are 30. Then 120. 120 is 8. Okay, so it is 28. So first one is okay. 0, 14 and 28, 0. Now the second one, 3x plus 1y is equal to 24. xy. When x is 0, y is 24. When y is 0, x is 8. Okay. So 0, 24, 8, 0, 0, 14 and 28, 0. Then x and y greater than or equal to 0 means x is equal to 0 is y axis, y equal to 0 means x axis, greater than or equal to 0 means the first quadrant. So you have to draw only the first quadrant. So we can draw. That is x axis. Now we have to draw y axis. Its origin x dash, y dash. So the points are, the first equation points are 0, 14 and 28, 0. 0, 14 and 28, 0. The first one equation is 1.5x plus 3y less than or equal to 42. And the second one is 3x plus y less than or equal to 24. So x and y. X is 0, 24, 0, 8. Okay, so we can draw. So 2, 4, 6 we can mark like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26. Here also 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18. And plot the points. First one is 28, 0 and 0, 14. So 0, 14 and 28, 0. So draw the line. draw straight line. Okay. Then the second line is 0, 24 and 80. 0, 24. 0, 24 and 80. Okay. So these are the lines. You have to write the equation 1.5x plus 3y is equal to 42. The other one is 3x plus y is equal to 24. Then we have to shade. The first one is less than or equal to. So substitute 0 origin here. 1.5 into 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 into 0, 0 less than or equal to 42. Is the statement correct? So you have to draw towards the origin. So the first line towards the origin. And the second line, there also substitute origin 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 24. That is correct. So towards the origin you have to shade. So where is the common portion? This. This is the common portion. Okay. Now you have to draw the table, corner points and values of Z. Okay. Corner points, second column, value of Z. Which are the corner points? What do you mean by corner points? When two lines intersect, that point is known as corner point. So one is 0, 0. The other one is on x-axis 8, 0. Then here 0, 14. Then what is this point? It is 4, 12. Okay, 4, 12. Then substitute in Z. What is Z? 20x plus 10y. It's a profit. So 20x, the first one it's 0 itself. Then 8, 0. Substitute in 20x plus 10y. 20 into 8 is 160. 0, 14, that is 140. And 4, 12. That is 20 into 4 plus 10 into 12. 120 plus, okay, 120 plus 80. That is 200. So which is the maximum value of Z? Maximum profit. Maximum profit is equal to 200 when x is equal to 4. That is number of tennis rackets 4 and cricket bats 12. Then only we get the maximum profit. Okay. Now we can go to the next question. The next question from miscellaneous exercise, question number 5. So you take the question and exercise 12.2, the remaining all question the similar type, the question number 3. So you can do all that except question number 1, 8, 9 and 10. That 3 questions you don't want to do, remaining all questions you have to do. Now take the miscellaneous exercise, question number 5. An aeroplane can carry a maximum of 200 passengers. A profit of rupees 1000 is made on each executive class ticket and a profit of rupees 600 is made on each economy class ticket. The airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive class. However, at least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economy class than by executive class. Determine how many tickets of each type must be sold in order to maximize the profit for the airline. What is the maximum profit? So here we have 2 types of tickets, executive class tickets and economy class tickets. So let x be the number of executive class tickets and y be the number of economy class tickets. Then profit on executive class tickets is rupees 1000 and economy class is rupees 600. Then maximum passengers, maximum number is 200. So we can write as the sum x plus y, maximum means it is less than or equal to 200. That is one constraint. Then executive class, the airline reserves at least 20 tickets for executive class. So executive class is X. So at least 20 means greater than or equal. At least means greater than or equal, at most means less than or equal. So X is greater than or equal to 20. Then at least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economy class than by executive class. So then more people prefers which class? Economy class. How is the number? At least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economy class than by executive class. So economy class is Y. Definitely Y is more than X. How it is more? Y is greater than or equal to, at least means greater than or equal to 4 times. So Y is greater than or equal to 4x. So we can write. Then what we have to find? Maximum profit. So first we can write the objective function. Before that, let x be the number of executive class tickets and y be the number of economy class tickets. So we have to maximize the profit. Maximize Z is equal to 1000 rupees for executive class. So number of tickets X means the total profit from executive class is 1000x and from economy class 600 into Y. Subject to, what are the constraints? Subject to the total number of passengers, maximum 200. So less than or equal to 200, and airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive class. That is X is greater than or equal to 20. Then more people prefers economy class. That is Y is more than X, but it is 4 times. Y is greater than or equal to 4x. And what we have to write? Also X comma Y greater than or equal to 0. So for drawing, find the points. X plus Y is equal to 200. XY 0. When X is 0, Y is 200. When Y is 0, X is 200. Then X greater than or equal to 20. X is equal to 20 is the straight line passing through the point 20, 0 parallel to Y axis. And the next line that I can write, 4x minus Y is less than or equal to 0. Y minus 4x is greater than or equal to 0, or 4x minus Y is less than or equal to 0. Or 4x minus Y equal to 0. How is the point? X, Y. When X is 0, Y is also 0. When X is 40, Y is 40 into 4, 160. Okay, now we can draw. Forty, 80, 120, 160, 200, up to 200 only. Then 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. 120, 80, 40. So the first equation is x plus y less than or equal to 200. So x and y, 0, 200, 200, 0. So these 2 points you have to join. Draw a straight line, and it is darkened line. Last year you have studied darkened line and broken line, isn't it? Okay. So this line is x plus y equal to 200, and where we have to shade, when we substitute origin, 0 is less than 200, that's correct. So towards origin we have to shade. The next line is x is equal to 20. So it's a straight line. X is equal to 20 is a straight line passing through the point 20, 0. So x is equal to 20. This line is x is equal to 20, and x is greater than or equal to 20. So it is the right side of this line, yeah, towards the origin. Now which is the third line? 4x minus y. Y is greater than or equal to 4x, that's the equation. So 4x minus y is less than or equal to 0. The points are origin and 40, 160. Okay, 40, 160. The point is here. So draw a straight line. It's a line y equal to 4x. Okay, now where we shade, and for this line it passes through the origin, so we can't substitute 0, 0. So you have to take the point from either this side or the upper portion. So I can take 40, 0. So when I take 40, 0, substitute here. 40 into 4 is 160. 160 minus 0 less than or equal to 0. Is the statement correct? That is wrong. So 40, 0 is lower portion of the line. So we have to shade the upper portion. Upper portion means for this line towards the y-axis. So where is the common region? This triangle. The triangle is the common region. This full thing. Oh, okay. Now find the corner points and value of z. Corner points and value of z. What are the corner points? One is 20, 80. Okay, can you see the point? This point is 20, 80. Then 20, this point, that is 20, 180. Then one more point, that is 40, 160. So 3 corner points. Substitute in z. What is z? The profit 1000x plus 600y. So when 20, 80, 20 means 20,000 and 8 6 are 48, 48,000. So 68,000 is the first one. Then again 20, 20,000 and 18 into 6 is 108. So 108, 000. So 128, 128, 000. Then 40 and 160. 40 means 40,000. Then 16 into 6 is 96. Okay, 96,000. So 136,000. So which is the maximum? 1,36,000. That is the maximum profit when x is equal to 40. That is number of executive class 40, number of economy class 160, and maximum profit is 1,36,000. Okay.